We've arrived at the letter B in this series of USGS commodity production A to Z. Yesterday some people said, well, you need to take reserve figures with a grain of salt, and that's what I do. However, it is significant enough to address, and in the future I'm going to figure out how these figures stack up to the abundance figures obtained elsewhere, just to add some more context and so we can learn more. Even though bauxite is basically in the B range, I added it to the A range because of its primary end product, which is aluminium. We find Beright Clays like bentonite, beryllium, bismuth, boron, and bromine in this category, which we are going to look at today. First, we examine Beright. It's a mineral which consists of barium sulfate, a molecule of one barium atom, one sulfur atom, and 4 oxygen atoms. Beright is used in the oil and gas industry as an agent in drilling fluids. We also use it for many other applications in the automotive industry, nuclear industry, and in medicine. The USGS uses 1,000 metric tons to describe Beright production and reserves. We produce about 7.1 million metric tons of it per year, and reserves are estimated to be 740 million metric tons. At this rate, with current means of extraction, we would run out of it in 104 years. We move on to clays. These are literally used for everything, from cat litter to bricks, from medicine to agriculture boosting agents in degraded soils. The amount of clay at our disposal cannot be assessed, and since our production is pretty low, we may call it inexhaustible by current use standards. We produce about 23.1 million metric tons of clay each year. Beryllium production is tiny, with only 220 metric tons per year. With a reserve of 110,000 metric tons, it's virtually inexhaustible by current standards. We would run out of it in 500 years. Beryllium is a very interesting alkaline metal, which is used for applications in the field of nuclear physics. Think about X-ray machines or particle accelerators, but also as a potential constituent of a liquid nuclear fuel carrier called FLIBE, which is an abbreviation for a salt of fluoride, lithium, and beryllium. Beryllium has several other significant uses, such as for high-strength alloys and applications which require non-magnetic metals. Another metal produced in small volumes is bismuth, which we only get as a byproduct of extraction of other metals such as lead, copper, tin, molybdenum, and tungsten. As of yet, the uses for bismuth are quite rare. Most applications for bismuth can be found in the chemical industry, particularly medicine, but also in some metal applications such as a lead replacement or in certain types of alloys. Bismuth production is about 10,000 metric tons per year out of a 370 metric ton reserve. Many solar panels rely on boron as a doping agent. Boron is one of 6 metalloids, which are elements that are non-metals but may have some properties of metals. It's vague, I know, not everybody agrees on the subject. If you ever used a Bunsen burner in chemistry class, chances are that you used borosilicate glass as well. One of the uses for boron is making glass that has good resistance to high temperature changes. Boron is used in many different applications ranging from neodymium magnets to insecticides to semiconductors to detergents and so on and so forth. It is widely used, and this is reflected in the fact that the USGS uses 1,000 metric tons for their figures because we produce 9.4 million metric tons of boron each year from a reserve that currently stands at almost 400 million metric tons. The final commodity for today is bromine. Bromine is also on the periodic table, and it is the third lightest halogen. We extracted at salt evaporation pans in the US and Israel. The yearly production rate is about 400,000 metric tons, and the reserves are virtually endless according to the USGS. Next video we will enter the big C with commodities such as cement, copper and cobalt. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.